Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea. Today I want to talk about that Filipinas don't want friction with their husbands over money to family. Now, I really don't like to talk much about this issue, but there's so many aspects to it that, I'll try to keep helping people understand what that's like. I married a woman from the Philippines back in 2015. I still highly recommend it today. The money issue, though, what happens is a woman from the Philippines will marry somebody from the West. That's kind of what I'm talking about here, because that's what I did. And there might not be any issues with money before they're married, but once they are married and it's official, then the Filipina is going to be probably pressured, bombarded, pressed hard with requests for money for any number of things. And so the Filipina wife will, if she's not working, she has to ask her husband, can we give for this? And please, can we give for that? And he'll have to decide, what they can do. I think he should do something to help. He doesn't have to help everybody in every way because he will not be able to do that. So we try to pick our spots as well. And what I want to try to correct here is I think there's this idea that the Filipinas just, they just, without thinking, ask for money, and they don't care how the husband feels, and if he gets upset, they don't care. And if her family, she doesn't want her family, to be upset with her if she says no. So she's got, she's in a box. If her husband is displeased with her by giving and says no, then the family will be displeased with her for apparently not giving, out of her wealth that is usually more than they think she has. So it's not that the Filipinas are mercilessly, although some have done that. There have been plenty of those horror stories where the women just don't care about the husband. They're there to bleed him dry, but I do not think that is normally the case. I think normally a Filipina wants to get married, better life, help her husband be with somebody that's loyal, that makes her feel safe. But then she kind of knows, okay, it's going to happen, the money issues. And she does not want issues with her family. At the same time, she has issues with her husband. And a lot of times, it's the other side of the coin. So please at least try to be understanding that the woman from the Philippines most likely does not want friction with her husband. She doesn't want friction with her family. It bothers her. She's uncomfortable, coming to her husband asking for help. He's probably uncomfortable a lot of the time saying no, because then, he wonders if she thinks he doesn't love her family or if he's being, too cheap. And this issue just causes a lot of problems. So all I can suggest, again, covering this as well as you can before you get married, and realize when you get married, you're still going to have to deal with some things. My wife is working, so it's a lot easier to make those decisions because, then she's not asking me to help. But otherwise, try to be understanding if that helps. Your Filipina does not want to cause any trouble. So stay tuned for more videos. I've got many of them here, and subscribe. Leave a comment on Love Beyond the Sea.